Só bem que o Papa já pediu perdão. Vai do mapa toda a escravidão. Vai do mapa toda a escravidão. Vai daqui,
geographical sort of affiliation.
Outside the event in Apollo in Hammersmith, because we are shocked and saddened to learn that two leading Brazilian artists, Caetano and Gilberto Gil, who are playing here tonight, who have a history of struggle against injustice, but they are scheduled to perform in apartheid Israel on the 28th of July. Palestinian civil society and major figures like Archbishop Desmond Tutu, Roger Waters, Brazil's former human rights minister, and UN rapporteur Paulo Sergio Pereira have all written to the Brazilian staff asking them to cancel their performance in Israel. The current Brazilian Minister of Culture, Zuka Pereira, said, "If I were in their place, I wouldn't go." So far, Caetano, Veloso and Gilberto Gil have not heeded the request of the Palestinians living under the yoke of Israeli occupation. Veloso and Gil's Tel Aviv gig will come days after the first anniversary of Israel's bloodbath in the besieged Gaza Strip in 2014. That slaughter left 506 children dead and was condemned as a massacre against Palestinian civilians by the Brazilian president Zionist. To cross the picket line of the oppressed and perform in Tel Aviv on this anniversary will forever associate Caetano, Veloso and Gilberto Gil with that bloodbath by a regime of occupation, settler colonialism and apartheid that is pursuing the ethnic cleansing of the indigenous Palestinians. Desmond Tutu wrote to them, "I have myself witnessed the apartheid reality that Israel has created within its borders and in the occupied Palestinian territory. If we cannot, at the very least, heed the appeals of Palestinian society to refrain from undermining their peaceful resistance and aspirations for a life without oppression, we will be abandoning our moral obligations. In situations of oppression, neutrality means taking the side of the oppressor. Roger Waters wrote, "Just as musicians weren't going to play Sun City, increasingly we're not going to play Tel Aviv. There is no place today in this world for another racist apartheid regime." The former Brazilian human rights minister, UN rapporteur and member of Brazil's National Truth Commission, Carlos Ribeiro, wrote, "For the recognition you both have in Brazil and all around the world, for your moral authority for having resisted the dictatorship, and for being fighters against censorship, I dare ask you not to perform in Israel." Besides Roger Waters, prominent international artists like Lauryn Hill, Elvis Costello, Snoop Dogg, Carlos Santana, Coldplay, Lenny Kravitz, Cassandra Wilson, Cat Power, Marinard and Faithless have all cancelled their performances in Israel. Last week, Dustin Moore, founding member of Sonic Youth, confirmed his support for the cultural boycott of Israel, following his cancellation of a performance in Tel Aviv earlier this year. We, along with thousands of their fans, urge Veloso and Gil to respectfully stand with the oppressed on the right side of history and respect the Palestinian call for a cultural boycott of Israel by cancelling their concert in apartheid Israel. Veloso and Gil, don't entertain apartheid! Boycott apartheid Israel! Free Palestine!
Free Palestine!
Was made, a musician, songwriter and composer Roger Waters wrote to Caetano, Veloso and Gilberto, and the letter reads, "Dear Caetano and Gilberto, I look at your photographs, I listen to your music, I read the history of your personal and professional struggles, and I am reminded of all the struggles of all the peoples who have resisted imperial, military and colonial rule down the millennia, who have fought for the imprisoned and the dead. It has never been easy, but it has always been right. In one of your songs, Gil, you mentioned Arcebispo Desmond Tutu. I do not speak Portuguese, but I am assuming you both applaud Arcebispo Tutu resistance to the racism and apartheid that has been eventually overthrown in South Africa. Those were red-headed days when the worldwide community of artists stood shoulder to shoulder with their oppressed brothers and sisters in Africa. We, the musicians, led the charge then in support of Nelson Mandela, the ANC, the oppressed African people, and all the imprisoned and the dead. We face a similar momentous opportunity now. We stand at the tipping point. Those of us who are convinced that the right of a decent human life and to political determination should be universal are, in concert with 139 voting nations at the General Assembly of the United Nations, now focused on Palestine. In the wake of last summer's brutal Israeli attack on the Palestinian people in Gaza, public opinion has quite rightly swung in favor of the victims, in favor of the oppressed and disenfranchised, in favor of the imprisoned and the dead. Israel Prime Minister Netanyahu, with his teetering far-right government, reminds me of the story of the emperor's new clothes. There surely never was a cabinet more nakedly exposed in their calumny than this. They damn themselves with every breath they take, every racist speech they make. Look, mommy, the emperor has no clothes.